from Sweden. Yes, that's my first name. It's quite interesting and it's quite detailed. And I like that sort of, like, you can get a better understanding and a better, like, more objective understanding of how things were back then, basically. I think that's interesting. I think generally, like, the statistics, like, they actually keep statistics of everything, and then you can see it. So it's quite, you can see how detailed and, like, how much they were actually thinking and how extremely organized. I'm staying here for 4 days. So I've been to the Skanderbeg Square, and I have been to some museums around, and just generally just walking around, I think. I would probably say it's just, it's a bit different, like if you compare it to other countries around. It's just, and you can see how there's many nice cars around. I was quite impressed by all of the nice cars. Yeah, I like the food here. I like the tomatoes a lot. And people are nice, yeah.
From Australia. I think the history is quite upsetting, actually, to be honest. When I look at Albania and the people are so beautiful, they seem to have had a big struggle since 1912, I think. So yes, I think Albania seems to be coming out of the situation, and to me it seems like you're doing very well after the political unrest that you've experienced up until 1991. The room where all the recording devices are and the tapes, and that was amazing. I thought that was just something out of a James Bond movie, to be honest. 3 days in Tirana and then going to Vlora, Kapara and Berat. I had no idea what Albania was like, so I had no preconceived ideas, but so far I'm really enjoying it. And I think it's a beautiful country, and the people are just lovely, I have to say. So it's early days yet, but once I finish my tour, I'm sure I'm going to have exactly the same opinion.
Yes, it is my first time in Albania. I feel as if we've got two different generations that are coming into place. From one extreme to another. Just understanding the leader that they felt as if cared for so much that he could just leave the country and have no thought or respect for anybody else. How he, so a lot of, where I am in Australia, we don't have much history of violence, or we've been extremely lucky, whereas coming to this country, I have experienced the pain and the sorrow, and hopefully people will come together instead of feeling as if they have to be individuals and only care for themselves. This one, very much so, because each name is an individual person with a heart and soul, with a family. So this is very sad, and also the torture room, to see that anybody could feel that they had the right to hurt another person as they did. In Albania, we're here for about 8 days. We're going to go down south, Berat. We're going to the coastal villages. I'll be talking about the people mainly. We had a tour guide yesterday, and he was wonderful, and he explained things very well and put a lot of laughter into it as well, so he could see. He could explain the sadness, but give a light heart feel about it as well. The food is beautiful and quite different to what we're used to. And the hospitality, people can't do enough for you. It's interesting, the landscape is so different, it changes. So yeah, very much enjoying it.
Hello, Belgium. Yes, the first visit. This museum is very interesting, very revealing. I think it's about an era we don't really know anymore because we were too young to know what happened in Albania. during the communist period. So for us, it's very interesting. From the rooms we have seen, I don't know, which room did you find the most interesting? Maybe with all the
gear.
With all the gear. We're going to stay here in total, about 3 weeks. We've started in Shkodër, and then we've hiked from Titi to Valbona, Komani Lake, now Tirana, and then we're going to do the south.
I live in Austria, but I'm actually German. It's the first time in Albania, yes. Well, it reminds me actually a lot of the Stasi in Eastern Germany, sort of the way to control everybody, to control all communication, to control everyday life of everybody. It's very repressing and very difficult to actually sort of see that. Very emotional. We plan to stay on something like 6 weeks altogether. Well, so far we came in from the north, so we've been at Shkodër, Gjethe Valley, Lesha, and then basically came to Tirana. Well, so far I think the Gjethe Valley was very impressive, we really liked that. But also we had 2 days on Cape Rodonit, which was very nice, very quiet, so things like that. The Albanians are very, very hospitable. It's very, very nice to be here. Very friendly, everybody. Really like it.